Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mason Morris here. I'm just gonna come talk to you about a couple of things. So I said in my last video, I watched about an hour and a half long live stream with Jared Glant. He was talking about his 10x business plan. So that got me motivated. I really wanted to follow up on some of the things that he was talking about, and so that's what I'm pretty much going to bring up here on this video. So first of all, I'd like to go over some of my goals, right? Personal goals. So the goals that are organized into a 1, 3, 5 year marks, right? So on my first year, in 1 year, I want to be making close to $10,000. That's where I want to be at in 1 year. And then in 3 years, we're going to multiply that by 10 and call it $100,000. And then in 5 years, we're going to multiply it by 10 again and be sitting at $1 million. So in 5 years, we'll be sitting at $1 million. So that's my personal goals, right? So how am I going to reach these goals, right? So that's when you guys come in. Investors, small local business owners, entrepreneurs, first-time entrepreneurs, people who have a really great product, but they just either don't know how to market their products and advertise their products, or they just don't have enough time. They're too busy running their businesses, so they need somebody else to come in there and market their products so that they can generate that increase in revenue, right? So how can I help you make money? Right? So every business owner, every entrepreneur knows that the number one way to increase your revenue is to advertise your product, to basically put your product out there for people to see it, so that way more people buy it and then you get more money, more revenue is generated. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to advertise products nowadays, but it's 2023, right? So what's the mainstream way to do that? It's social media. It's we've come such a long way with social media in the last 10-20 years that it's absolutely bonkers what you can do with it, right? So many social media platforms out there, like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You got podcasts, even podcasts. You can do Google Ads, SEO, bunch of different ways to take your product, put it in front of people's faces so they could see it, and basically you'll have a whole lot more consumer and product revenue, right, with that. So what are the ways that I'll be like taking your product and putting it on social media? What are the things that I'm going to be doing? So I find that the best way and the easiest way to advertise a product on all these social media platforms is just by doing a product review, either by making statements about your product review, doing critiques on your product review, or actually having the physical product in front of me, putting it on a desk, opening up the box, taking the product out, doing a product test on it, making some critiques off of it, praising your product on certain things, how they're better than some of the other products, how they compare to some of the other products that are similar to yours, and just basically endorsing your product, taking it and putting like a bunch of bright lights on it, making it look real good, right? And that's how you're going to get more people to see your product, more people to buy your product. That's how I'm going to make you money, right? So with all that being said, I'd just like to leave you off with this note, right? So it doesn't matter what your goal is for your business. Just make sure that your goal is something that is very large, like something that's way up here. You don't want to set your bar low, because if you're shooting for that, shooting for something that's easy to get, something that is very easily tangible, then you more than likely will reach that goal. However, your efforts that you're going to put towards achieving that goal, and ultimately what you're going to get out of it, isn't going to be as beneficial to you and your business, right? So we want to make our goals up here. We want to shoot for that. We might not make those goals. We might not make, $10,000 in 1 year or $100,000 in 3 years. Might not make those goals, but at least we're shooting for them and our efforts are in the right place. And our takeaway from the efforts that we're putting towards those goals is going to be much more substantial than if we're shooting for down here with the bars all the way down here. So with that being said, I got my links in the description. I got my Instagram, I've got my TikTok on there, my Google Ads website, and I've also got my personal Gmail account in there as well. So if you got a product out there and you want to get it advertised, you want to get it out there for the people to see, but you don't know how to do it, or you don't have the time to do it, then just send me some information and we'll see what we can do about you. Let's get this bread, fellas.
Yeah.